Hey everybody, welcome back to The Pursuit of Homestead. I'm Katie.
And I'm Kara.
And we are sisters who homestead in Middle Tennessee. Today we are starting our 2026 garden, and we are going to do that by winter sowing. So all you need is a couple different items. You obviously need your seeds, your something to write on, something to label, masking tape, something to cut these jugs, water jugs, and your soil. So I wanted to show you what I'm going to make out of the soil. I usually use like either Vermont compost or I'll do Fox Farm. I really like both of those, but I just don't have them right now. And as you can see, I can't drive anywhere. So I'm going to use what I have in my garage. The first step is this is a local compost. This company goes around and grabs like kitchen scraps from all these different people. It's like a way to like take away waste. Anyways, I got some of their stuff. So I'm going to put some of that in here. I'm not really quite sure on the amount of like nutrients in either of these things. So I'm also going to use a Pro Mix. It's an organic garden mix. I'm not quite familiar with it, but I heard it's okay. But because I'm not sure of how much nutrients, oh my gosh, it's so cold. It's so cold. I'm not sure about how much nutrients there is. I'm also going to add a bunch of bunny poop. I've never done this before. I don't know how it's going to work, but I do think it's going to be like a slow release nitrogen for the plants. So what we're going to do, one of the things is onions, and they like a lot of nitrogen. So I'm thinking that is going to be good. Okay, so let's add these two. We'll mix it together and go inside. Yeah. Wearing gloves to deal with poop. Even though it's cute little bunny berries, it's still poop. Don't watch. Okay. We're just gonna mix it all together. I honestly don't know how this is gonna work, but it couldn't be that bad, right? Like, I think it's gonna. Just kidding. That was. I'm a nurse. This is not gross. So when it gets on my sleeve, I might add a little bit more soil to this so it's not so poop heavy. Anyways, you know what? You just use what you have. This is what I have, and I'm going to use it. Okay, let's go inside. You've never winter sowed before, have you?
No, I'm learning along with you guys right now, so I'm excited.
You seem excited.
Woo! I've never wanted to do anything more. No, I'm so sorry to the people at home. Sometimes it's really hard to make YouTube videos, and that's just,
it's just reality.
It's just reality.
But the cool thing is I've done it once last year, and it was super successful, and I'm going to post some videos of what that looked like and when I fell in love with it. And it was so hands-off. You plant it right now, you put out in the snow, the cold weather, and you just let it chill until it decides to germinate on its own, depending on the weather. And it's really cool. And I have found that most of these plants are more hardy than ones that you start indoors. Nothing against starting indoors. I'm going to start seeds indoors. But it was just really cool. You don't have to harden them off either. And that's like the bane of my existence. I hate hardening off seeds. I never do it right, do I?
I think you do okay, but I know I, in the past, have hardened off her seeds for her, and I've broken a couple of tomato plants on accident, and you feel terrible.
You don't feel good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to get started. I have done it before, and I've also already done a set of these. They're in the garden right now. It's taken a little bit of time to get this video out, so you're going to see us in different stages. as we're doing it. So I already have some stuff out there, including red onions, yellow onions, cabbage, broccoli, lettuce, kale. I think that's what I put out there. Something else too. But, and some poppies and snapdragons also. They like the cold stratification, so it works great for them. So I'm going to teach Kara how to do this, and at the same time, teach you guys. Ready?
Ready, team.
Ready.
Okay. There's pros and cons to both indoor sowing and winter sowing. Mm-hmm. What would you say some of those are?
Yeah, I think winter sowing, the benefit is that I'm not going to touch it until it's time to plant. Maybe like in March, like if we have a really hot day or something like that, I'll take the lids off, like the actual unhinge it basically. But other than that, it's like super hands off. I mean, this is some of the onions that I got. Look how thick they are. They really are beautiful. And so they're just hardier, and it's really nice. The downside is obviously you have to find the jugs of water. We just use it to give water to our dogs, which it works out. Mm-hmm. And then like obviously the process of cutting them and taping them is a little more time consuming, but it's not too bad. Indoors, I think you have more control over their environment, water, fertilizing, stuff like that, which is really cool. But you're caring for them on like every couple, like maybe twice, 3 times a week, giving them water, making sure they're doing okay, upsizing them to like bigger pots and stuff like that. So I personally like, especially with our jobs and everything, the hands-off approach is my favorite. But you'll see us. We're going to be starting indoor seeds too. So I think a mixture.
It's also like nice to be able to use the sun versus your own electricity.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of more sustainable.
Yeah, and I
way
think
of doing it.
Plants thrive like both off of rainwater and sunshine versus tap water and artificial light.
Yeah, so true. Okay, so you're gonna start with your jug empty with the lid tight on. This is gonna help hold in like the structure of the jug. And so you're gonna cut some holes in the bottom. I just do one per like area, and I kind of just like make holes. Okay, so I got 4 holes on the bottom now. The next thing, we want to cut around in the center of the jug. The goal is to keep this part intact so that it ends up becoming like a hinge for you to open and close it. And now you got a hinge and an open thing. So this is where your soil is going to go. And then we're going to end up, after we're done, closing it, taking the lid off. You do not want to store these outside with the lid off. You're going to close it like that. And then that way rain and air and everything can get in from up top. But it kind of creates like a little greenhouse for your plants. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you want to grab one of your jugs with the lid on and tight. This helps them from collapsing. And then you're going to take like an X-Acto knife or something like that, and you're going to cut it open. So you're going on the side. What you want to do is make sure this right here, the handle part, stays intact, because that's going to be your hinge for your lid. So I like to start right here and just kind of go across.
I see.
Just go with your heart.
Watch out!
God, lady.
I'm kidding. Don't worry.
If you like hold this taut right here, won't like go back in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not only am I learning,
it's scary. I've never seen her with a knife before.
Not only am I learning winter sewing, but I'm also learning how to use a box cutter.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
You sure are.
I should have gone.
No, you're good. You just have to go down. Yeah.
And then like that?
Yep.
Perfectly done.
It is. So the next step, and actually I probably should have told her to do this first, but I forgot. Oh, character. You want to poke holes in the bottom. You need any excess liquid to be able to drain out of this. So I would just take this and I poke like 4 holes.
Okay.
Just be careful because you should have done that first. That's my fault.
Oh yeah, mine. Sorry about my knife skills.
That's okay. Sorry for judging you for your knife skills.
That's okay. I think, yeah, I can be more detail oriented for sure. And I could just care more about everything.
And I can care less, you know. I think I found like in nursing when I was training like new grads and stuff, I had like the same. It's hard to like when you're so used to doing it yourself, it's hard to be hands off and to allow someone else to learn and just, you know, go through the steps and figure it all out. And that's something that even in nursing I've had to work on. And yeah, very hands-on person, so it's hard to be hands-off.
That's okay. Well, you're doing a great job.
Well. Okay, so we have all of our jugs cut. They look wonderful. Thank you, Kara.
Listen, I have never been able to cut in a straight line, so.
And I did not know that.
They're still gonna work.
Yeah, you know, it's not her, it's me. Like I am such like a type A, type B personality. You never know what's gonna really bother me or not, and that's not fair to you.
Yeah, and I'm like a type C. Like I just couldn't be bothered with focusing on a straight line.
It's not about the straight line. It's about the depth that we get to plant.
Okay, right.
Okay, so next we are gonna add the soil and plant our seeds. So the seeds that we're gonna plant are a bunching onion. I bought these in 2021. And so God willing, they are gonna germinate. Some leeks. I have never grown leeks before, but I have a couple ideas. Potato leek soup.
Yeah.
What about a miso leek soup?
Yeah, I'm down for,
That'd be good,
I'm not a huge soup person, but
No, you're not.
I know that leeks are high in nutritional value, and so they seem valuable.
And they can really withstand like a freeze pretty well too. So that's always good. Some chives. I have chives in the garden right now, but they are in a couple of the garden beds that are just completely devoured by weeds. And so I was thinking we should pull everything up and restart it after we kill everything in there.
Let me announce these.
Okay. Sorry.
I thought that would be funny.
Yeah.
I know what it is. Oh, beets.
Mm-hmm.
You have anything you want to say about these?
Keep going.
Another type of beet.
Mm-hmm.
And again, another type of beet. I got the fun ones.
So you got a red beet, a yellow beet, and then like a multicolored beet. And
I love beets.
Yeah, beets are really good. We love like goat cheese and beet salad. Also,
Roasted
beets. Yeah, roasted. It's
beet juice.
Sure. beet.
Fun fact. So sorry, Katie.
No.
Hijack this. Fun fact.
Hi.
When I worked at a coffee company, I created a special Cuban drink for our menu that was called Can't Be Beat, and it was a beet Cuban, and didn't do that well, but I think in California it would have done really well. It was really good.
It was earthy.
Yeah, it was earthy.
No, it was good. I think I tried it. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, another thing is dogs can eat beets.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's isn't there beets in their dog food?
Oh, well,
I should double check on that.
don't feed your dog beets until you research it. But
Yes.
if they can eat beets, then you can add it to your dog garden bed like we are.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's start filling these up with soil.
Okay.
So you're gonna fill it up, leave a little bit of room because we're gonna do just pure soil, not with all the bunny poop in it. But this first.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so as you guys saw, there's a lot of bunny poop in here.
Gotta use what you have.
How much do I do?
You're just gonna keep filling. Ooh, smells good.
Yeah, love that we're doing this at our dining room table.
Yeah. Okay, and then add a little bit of just like the fresh soil on top. That way we don't have to worry about the seeds like landing on top of the poop. Okay. So what do you want to plant first? Let's do some of the beets. I've never had success with beets. I don't know why. I think it's just a timing thing. So we're going to try it this way and see if it works.
How many should we do?
I would just like, we're going to separate them when we plant. So I would just like do a bunch.
They're pretty seeds. They're pretty seeds.
Yeah, and I also always get the pelleted ones. Oh, actually, no, these aren't pelleted. Oh yeah, they are pelleted. A little bit easier to manage. I do that with my carrots too. I get pelleted ones. They're a little bit easier to pick up. And then you're going to grab some more soil and put it on top, and you want to make sure you just press it down a little bit because you want the seeds to have contact with the soil. We're gonna tape these shut, but before we do, somewhere, which ones were those? I always put in a little sign that tells me what everything is. If you like write on the actual things, it is gonna get washed off and it's gonna be no good. I guess you could do it on the tape too, but I think inside is the best. So I just put it in right by the handle like that, and then we close it up. So to close it up, you just want to make sure you have a tight fit and that it's actually creating that like greenhouse effects. I'll help you.
This is where the straight lines would have come in handy.
Yeah.
Gonna have to do 2 pieces of tape.
You want me to? Yeah. What are you doing, Arch? Hi, bud. I should do pretty good.
Okay, so is our first one done?
Yeah, that's it. It is good. Now you have a little greenhouse for outside. I don't know, put that aside. All right, let us bust out the rest of these really quick.
Whew, that was a lot of work. Thanks for teaching me.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a lot more like upfront work, but a lot less work throughout the season.
Yeah, no, this is a fun little activity to do midday in our dining room while it's still kind of chilly, and it'll be exciting to watch the little sprouts grow.
Yeah, I think this would be a really cool project for kids to watch also. Like if you
or to
have
even
kiddos.
help with, except for the knife part.
Yeah, maybe parents do the knife part.
Yeah, especially if you have a kid like me. You can't cut a straight line. Yeah, well, let's go take these outside.
Okay. All right, everybody. So these will stay here till the spring until we're ready to put them out into the garden, and we'll kind of take you along with that journey also. Kara, we're trying to do commentary.
Sorry. Well, thanks for teaching me. That was fun.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool, and I think like come February we should see some sprouts, at least the onions and the beets and maybe the lettuce too. Honestly, maybe all of it around in February sometime. I think that's what it was last year.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the bunny poop. How do you think that'll go?
Oh yeah, you were like arms deep in those bunny berries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty gross.
Yeah, it was.
You know, if you say it's gonna decompose, sorry, Hadass is over there doing this thing that her 13-year-old Daphne taught her to do, which is like, I wish I had my phone to show you guys. It's just basically like rolling around on her back making noises.
Really cute.
All the dogs copy each other. You feel better after that, honey? Okay, that's a yes. Go get some water. Shake it off. Yeah, so, I mean, if you say it's going to decompose, fine. I don't love working.
It'll definitely decompose.
I don't love working with bunny berries. I don't love working with any sort of, she's a nurse, so she's used to kind of stuff like that. I'm not at all, like any sort of bodily stuff. I'm have a background in marketing, so don't have to deal with that. But, it makes sense. It makes sense. And it also just gives me appreciation for wild bunnies, not the ones that eat your vegetables, but the ones that, do their business in your garden.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be good. Luckily, their poop's not gross. I've definitely seen grosser poop, and theirs isn't gross. And I think it's just going to like slowly release nitrogen for these plants. And I think I'm really excited about what that's going to look like. So we'll see the progress. If this happens, I mean, it adds bulk to your soil too. I mean, and it's going to add good structure to the soil. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. I probably won't use the bunny berries unless I like really like crush them in like my indoor starting, because you do like little cells, and so it would take up, I think, too much space unless I really crushed it and then mixed it into the soil, which is an option. So we'll see.
Do you want to tell them like what our bunnies eat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, our bunnies are on a pellet and a hay-based diet. And then in the summer, I'll forage for them either dandelion leaves or clover and stuff like that, which they just go crazy for. I would like to maybe put some beds back in the bunny area and like be purposefully, growing food for them also. But yeah, mainly pellets and hay is usually what they get.
Yeah, so I guess that's what's going to be in our soil, a decomposed version.
Yeah. Yeah, when you break up that poop, it really just looks like dry, grinded up hay is what it looks like. And so, plant matter is full of nitrogen and other, nutrients. So it'll be good.
Yeah.
And it's not a hot compost. So hot compost, for like chicken manure, cow manure, it has to decompose. You have to compost it down. Bunny manure is a cold manure, so you can put it straight into your garden without the worry of it burning your plants or anything like that. And so that's why I wouldn't do this with like chicken manure or like cow manure or something like that. But bunnies is safe.
Yeah. That was one of the main purposes that you got them, was to use their manure in your garden. So
yeah. Yeah.
Nice to see it finally come full circle.
Yeah.
I know it did in our video 2 videos ago, but
yeah,
continuing to use it because we get more of it every day.
It sure does keep coming. No, it's been great. It's been a blessing to be able to put it straight into the garden. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So for somebody who doesn't really understand like nitrogen in soil, like what in the past you've told me about 3 different types of things that soil needs. It was like nitrogen.
Yeah. So nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are your main nutrients that plants need in order to survive. And there's other micronutrients also. And I wonder if one of those might be a micronutrients. This could be a whole other video on its own. I'm not super versed on all of it, but I do know that those are the 3 ones you kind of look for. And so like when researching one of the plants, you can look and see what it craves more. Some plants want more nitrogen than others. Other plants fix nitrogen back into the soil. So like if I have a heavy feeder of nitrogen, for example, the onions, they like a lot of nitrogen. I'm going to plant some type of bean after them in the bed. Once I take them out, I'm going to plant some type of like green beans or black beans or something like that that's actually going to fix nitrogen back into the soil. So like as you're planting your garden, it's really important to just be continuously thinking, how can I put it back into the soil? Because these plants are going to be taking from it. You want to be putting back into it also. But yeah, it could be maybe another video more in detail. But like I said, I'm not super versed on it. I know some other people that are really good at that kind of stuff, like the nutrients, micronutrients, and things like that. I'm not super versed. I know the bare minimum, but it gets me by.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know about all of that, like what are some natural ways that nature would put back into the soil? Is that like wild bunnies pooping and
yeah, I guess so.
Leaves falling?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, all of those, leaves falling, bunnies, even like the rain and like snow carry nutrients in it. So like snow melting like outside, it's full of snow right now. When all those garden beds, the snow melts, there's nutrients in that are going to go into the soil also. Yeah, I guess those are the main ones. I'm sure there's other things too. I mean, also just like if you're growing something, you like chop it down, let it decompose there. That's going to add nutrients back into the soil, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm learning so much today.
So much.
Wow.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today on this video. It was definitely a fun one for us, and we hope to give you guys some more like it in the future. So make sure that you like and subscribe and come back and see us next time.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. Got jugs? Water jugs.
Can you do it again? I was fixing my hood.
Oh, are you done? That with winter sowing. Kara has.
Do you want to start by saying we're sisters that homestead in Middle Tennessee?
Oh yes, we are not lesbians. That's basically what you're saying.
Really want to reinforce.
There's. Hey everybody, welcome back to The Pursuit of Homestead. I'm Katie.
And I'm Kara.
And we are sisters, and we are gardening in really low energy to let's go.